Hey guys, welcome to the new week, the week 8, I want to say. Yeah, week 8, the final week of the Ubers Battling Association in the Delta division. I believe, I understand from what I've heard, that my opponent is giving me a forfeit win for week 7. I was not necessarily super concerned about that matchup, but, I don't know, I wouldn't have minded playing it. It would have been the first time in a while I've played Galarian Darmanitan, which is always interesting, but it's not really a particularly threatening team outside of theoretically a Lunala and the existence of Zeraora. Um, so my current team that I'm playing against is the San Jose Scizors, with a team consisting of Zamazenta, Mewtwo, Zygarde 50%, Heatran, Rillaboom, Milotic, the Mega Evolution of Diancie, Weavile, Inteleon, Thundurus Therian Form, Tornadus Therian Form, and Armaldo. Armaldo obviously providing rapid spin support for the team, Mega Diancie providing magic bounce for the team, and the team also having access to Defog from Thundurus and Tornadus Therian forms. This is pretty intimidating team. It is full of legendaries. I'm pretty sure it's Milotic, Armaldo, like Weavile, Rillaboom, Inteleon are the non-legendaries, and everything else is just legendaries. Having to deal with like multiple Therians is pretty spooky. The speed tiers are pretty terrifying because Zamazenta is base 138 and Mewtwo is base 130, which are faster than the Marshadow Skyman combination that I had before. Um, Being speed 127. This Skyman set is honestly even slower than Tornadus Therian, because I'm not really sure if Tornadus Therian is going to come or not really sure how much speed it'll run. I feel like it wouldn't run incredible amounts of speed, but if it does run speed, it's running speed for Dugtrio, and I honestly felt like I really needed the special attack investment more to be able to deal better with the Heatran. I don't remember why I have a Yache Berry. I honestly just don't know why I have a Yache Berry. But I do, and I'm going to stick with it, because I probably made the right decision. This is good healing wish support for the rest of my team, if I need it. Mew. I have not run Mew previously, to like anywhere near as much as I figured I would. This is a physically defensive Mew, because it is my like soul check to Zamazenta. Except everything, Zamazenta just beats everything. It has a ridiculous coverage. I don't know why it's legal. It's obnoxiously fast. It's obnoxiously bulky. It gets a +1 defense when it switches in, but it's still got good bulk otherwise. Outside that, 130 base attack. I'll combine it with, I believe, Swords Dance. I don't even remember, but coverage for literally every single Pokemon on my team, straight down to Play Rough for the Marshadow, Crunch for Mew, Psychic Fangs for Toxapex, as well as Marshadow, Fire move, I think it gets Flame Charge for Genesect, just everything. And its Modern Fighting typing makes it relatively difficult for me to be able to check effectively. So this is my Stealth Rock setter, obviously, so I needed to be able to deal with the Pokemon that is called Mega Diancie, so Flash Cannon should one-hit KO a Mega Diancie, enabling me to set up my Stealth Rock. Thunder Wave is really nice at stopping my opponent from just like being crazy strong and dealing with me very well. I have a Focus Sash Marshadow, which means that if I don't have hazards up against me, which Skyman is meant to stop, I forgot to mention that, Air Slash Flinch into like Seed Flare or Earth Power should kill any of the hazard settings. So, if I need to Air Slash Flinch Heatran twice, I can. Um, yeah. Hopefully Marshadow will be able to maintain its Focus Sash, and then I can like Spectral Thief, Close Combat, but ideally Spectral Thief like a Zygarde after it's set up, if it uses my mono setup fodder, because if I take a bunch of attack and then either defense or speed boost, I'm going to be very difficult for my opponent to deal with. Speed boost obviously now enabling me to steal the defense boost from Zamazenta. Yeah. Genesect is, you might remember that a few weeks ago I ran a mixed set, had a lot of special attack investments, so I could Oko Sideshot with Ice Beam. Here I've also got Shift Gear with the Douse Drive to allow me to Techno Blast the Heatran. Inteleon gets 2-hit KO'd by Adamant +1, Iron Head, as well as it could be +2 due to the due to the download boost. Hopefully I'll be able to get a download boost to help deal with the Heatran as well, because I need the download boost, like the special attack download boost, to actually deal with the Heatran with Douse Drive Techno Blast, even though it is base 120 power and super effective. Heatran is very good. yeah. Ice Beam obviously hits Tornado, Thunderous, etc., and Iron Head is good stab. It is walled by Melodic, sadly. Toxapex is very important here. My opponent does not have poison types, so getting up Toxic Spikes to be able to wear down the Zamazenta, the Mewtwo, the Zygarde, the Rillaboom, the Milotic, the Diancie if it's still around, the Inteleon, the Armaldo, just everything is really good. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Knockoff means that I cannot be substituted on by Mewtwo, which is useful. Then I have a Choice Scarf Dog Trio with Earthquake, Stone Edge, Memento, and Body Slam. Memento allows me to pivot into my Genesect or Marshadow to set up, or, like Skyman to sweep if need be. Body Slam allows me to get Paralysis. I only really need Earthquake and Stone Edge. Stone Edge helps me hit Thunderous Therian and Tornadus Therian. I don't need speed. I think this 8 speed isn't even for anything specific, but with this Choice Scarf, I outspeed the Zamazenta. I'm not bothering outspeeding opposing Choice Scarfs. And Scarf Adamant Earthquake is very strong. I'm pretty sure this defensive bulk is for a priority move, but I don't remember what priority move it was. Maybe Extreme Speed from Zygarde. I don't know. Oh, right, the Yache Berry is for Weavile, because I should live a Bandit Ice Shard. Cool. I'm gonna check in with my opponent. Hopefully I win. Okay, and my opponent is not... there they are. My opponent actually drafted in a team draft in the Friendship server, so the PokeMD sub-server. So it's pretty funny that we're working on a team together, but we also must battle to the death. Only one of us can survive, and it probably won't be me, I won't lie. Zamazenta and Mewtwo are ridiculously difficult for my team to deal with. I hope my opponent is freaking ready. It is pretty early in the morning for them, from what I understand, like 1 AM time, like 2 AM maybe. So crazy them to have taken this game now, but yeah, since they have, hopefully they do pick up the game. I hope my audio is working. I've been having some weird issues. I've noticed that a few of my previous videos recently have been quite muted, like quite quiet, and I'm not really sure why that is. But hopefully I'm able to deal with that with some modifications I made today, but I don't know. I really don't know. There my opponent is. Are you guys getting game music? You are not getting game music. Is game music muted? Game music is muted. Okay, now you guys are getting game music. I don't know why my audio is only coming in on one track. It should be coming on multiple tracks, but it's only coming in on one. I'm really not sure about a number of these decisions. I'm going to actually decrease this volume a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud to overpower my voice. Armaldo came, Heatran came. Luckily, importantly, this is 121 to speed. I don't think I'm faster than that. I think I'm faster than nothing here. I mean, I'm faster than these two. This is a very, very fast team that he's brought. I believe this Smon should be faster than most of the Smons, but not these two. They're faster than the rest. So Genesect is very, very strong in this matchup. If I can get Chip into the Heatran, or I can trap it with Dog Trio, it's really good. There's actually nothing I wouldn't want to Thunder Wave with the with my Mew. Yeah, I don't really know what this mon is supposed to do, but okay, so it sets up Rocks, which is annoying because it breaks my Focus Sash on Marshadow, but this is probably the best setup fodder I'm gonna get for my Genesect, in all honesty. I also have Adamant Dog Trio, Armaldo. It just doesn't trap. Like, it legit just doesn't. Very physically defensive, so we get the special attack boost on Genesect. would that allow me to Oko Witcher? I can't really switch into a move and then set up. So I need to mid-ground around it. He's going to spin actually, so I'm going to Flash Cannon. Anticipating if... okay, well, my opponent did not get the opportunity to rapid spin because I hacked them, so all is well in this world. I'm a max HP defensive Mew. I'm going to Thunder Wave this as well. But I don't care, because you're slow now. I'm going to guess that's Choice Specs, because Mew is a fairly bulky Pokemon. Inteleon. Shadow Ball. Oh. Yes. Maybe Choice Specs? Might just be modest. Nope, Choice Specs. As I had assumed. I'm going to set up Toxic Spike now. Because my opponent is locked into a move, which is not a good move for them, so... I do still have my rocks. Is this a significant problem for me? Not really. I'm going to Toxic Spike again. I imagine I can go into Dugtrio fairly freely. And can't really trap. Cool, and now I trap it. I can go into Dugtrio and click Earthquake. Is that smart? Probably not. If I get crit, that's really bad. If they get paralyzed, that's pretty nice. I don't know, is there something else I should be going into? Minus Spadef on Genesect, so not that. I don't really want to take damage with anything. I didn't really prepare very well for... I mean, I could honestly probably Memento here and just sweep, but I'm not sure that's really the necessarily strongest idea. Okay, he's got the heavy-duty boots on. I'm not really sure what he's clicking, but I want to go into Toxic Specs anyway. Because then I can get a Toxic Spike up. And I'm going to Scold here in case I get the burn on an incoming Zamazenta. Okay, he didn't like reveal a weakness policy, which is a good start for me. If I sack something, then I can trap this with Dugtrio unless he has the item. Do I remember what the item is? No. Do I care? Not really. I can look at what damage my Toxic Spec's doing, so that means it looks like a fairly fast Heatran variant. No, that's very specially defensive, and it still does that much. That's crazy. I'm gonna recover. Because I can Scold again here. Or Toxic Spike, theoretically, but I don't really... No, I'm gonna knock off. Knocking off here is the best play. Because I can recover stall him, unless he has taunt. Or he drops me. And now he doesn't get any recovery, which is not good for him. I'm gonna click knockoff here, because he can't substitute on a knockoff. And he doesn't Oko me, so he loses his item. I don't know what his item was, but he doesn't have it anymore. Seed Berry, Ghost Berry. Good, he no longer has the Ghost Resist Berry. He also got rid of Hazards for me, which is really nice, because that means that now I have a Marshadow with a Focus Sash, so it basically guarantees me a kill at some point. I need to decide what one I want to sack. Just Mewtwo. Dog Trio, Mewtwo. Drop that. It's 46 to 54. What did I do with talk specs? I did. Okay, so for one thing, he had Berry, whatever. 32, so it looks like he doesn't have any bulk. He could have some bulk though. Mew Side Strike. I mean, he just doesn't really do anything to Mew, in all honesty. So he probably has Shadow Ball so that he can do something to Mew. I wish I had Thunder Waved something better than the Inteleon. I mean, do I need talk specs? Alright, it's with the Berry. Without the Berry, it does 59 to 70. So it can kill, but I don't really have a reason not to Spectral Thief if I do go into it. I think I sack Mew. That crit mattered, but I don't care. So I'm just gonna Earthquake here. I do die, but that doesn't matter because so does he. Oh, sorry, it doesn't matter because then I can go into Marshadow and I can click Shadow Sneak. I am faster than this. A crit Shadow Sneak is effectively the same base power as Spectral Thief. So hopefully I don't like lose out to a wacky roll here, in all honesty. I really would not like that. Cool, no wacky roll. Good start. Heatran was very specially defensive. Cool, well I mean I can like Spectral Thief this and steal his defense boost, which means that he won't have the defense boost. But I don't remember that being particularly crazily strong, in all honesty. I wish I still had like Mew or Dugtrio. Alright, food drop. Okay, he went for play rough, that's a good sign. I'm gonna scold for the burn. I probably should have Toxic Spiked, but okay, I got the burn, so it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna go into Genesect. And now I'm gonna set up in his face. I might die, I don't think I do. I'm gonna click Technoblast, I forget if I kill, I'm +1 special attack, so I think I do. I don't. Anti-hit, which is annoying of itself, but it doesn't matter, because Marshadow just wins. So I'm just gonna Earth Power here. I mean, if I was Scarf Earth Power, I'm pretty sure I would sweep. It doesn't matter, because I'm Yesh, so I can just Earth Power. Okay, I'll Seed Flare you. Jeez. If I miss, that's really bad. I need the... Okay, I got the drop. Now I do double. Yeah. Earth Powering again. Cool, whatever. Now I click Spectral Thief, so then he loses the defense boost. It doesn't really matter. But whatever. I would live the next hit as well after that. Critical hit did not matter there. So there, we made it through the main season, as far as I know, without making a single loss, because I haven't played the week 7, but from what I understand, my opponent's going to forfeit it to me. I would rather have played it out so I could get the extra video up on YouTube, but that's just how it is. That's kind of why why the week 6 video came up so late. It's just because I hadn't played any games. Yeah, so that means that we're in playoffs, and being 8-0, we are the #1 seed, because I did play Jolts, who was the only other player who was undefeated as of week 6. That was the previous match. I would definitely recommend you guys check it out. Check out the rest of this season, see how we went. I didn't wind up making any transactions, even though I'd honestly considered making transactions most of the season, like dropping Skyman, for example. But I didn't wind up needing to, which I'm very glad about. I'm glad I got the 80% def drop into Mewtwo. Really would have loved dodging the Heatran's Magnastorm. I'm guessing that meant that the Heatran was like actual max def though. So if we go into Genesect and we put on +1 special attack. Oh, no, I'm just bad. So, I mean, obviously, it did enough, right? Like, it did what it needed to. I probably should have gone. I could have gone for the Iron Head and then still KO with Earth Power, but whatever. Um, yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. I hope that you guys will enjoy the playoffs run. I'm not really too concerned about whether I win or not, in all honesty. I have already beaten, I think, every coach that's in the top cut, so I don't really care if they beat me in finals. I'm not too fast. Ideally, I'd like to make it to finals just because that means more video content. I'll do a season wrap up at some point, but you know, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you follow my adventures in the World Pokemon Federation as well, which I am still currently uploading. It's been a really good season. I'd say a lot more competitive than this season has. Yeah, have a good week, guys. I'll see you next time.